Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we witnessed a true miracle. Although it seemed like we'd lost Chidori for good, we were actually able to save her from the grips of death. And although she has no memories of either Seize or Stray Gum, she actually does have a faint memory of Junpei. So, in the end, I think she'll eventually remember at least Junpei in the end, which is actually good. And honestly, it's probably for the best she did forget past couple years due to the fact that her memories with Stray Gum don't seem to be good ones. So, maybe in the end, it's probably a good thing she doesn't remember anything that happened with the Dark Hour. And maybe, just maybe, if we actually keep our promise and destroy Nyx in the Dark Hour, Junpei and Chidori will probably have a happy and good ending. So, with that being said, we're actually on the promised day. The fall is now upon us. Although I don't think we're going to be doing everything in today's episode, more than likely I'm going to say the next episode will be the final episode of the journey, and then we'll be getting into the answer in the following episode after that. So, with that being said, let's do this. Alright, this will probably be the last time we meet like this. Is everyone ready? I think so, honestly. Can I say something? What is it, Yukari? I know that we have to defeat Nyx, but if you think about it, that means we'll be getting rid of the Dark Hour, so our memories may disappear. True, actually. That could be bad. But even if that happens, I want you all to know I won't forget you. Even if it robs us of all our memories together, I will still remember you all. In spirit, of course. We know you will, Yucatan. Why don't we just write all our names on a piece of paper, and then we'll know. But we're not probably going to do that, because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I won't forget you either. Me neither. Although, we'll technically forget them more than likely if that's the case, but I hope we don't. Because, you know, I actually hope we don't lose all our memories of everything we did. Because, you know, we did quite a bit. So, that would kind of be bad if we did remember or forget everything. Neither will I. Good on you, Ken. I will not forget you, Yukari-san. I don't think she can, honestly. Due to the fact that in the bad ending, Aegis remembered everything, I have a feeling that we don't need to worry about that. Or at least I think she did, because of the fact that she was watching us from a distance and ran off immediately when we noticed her. So, I think Aegis can't forget any of the events from the Dark Hour. So either way, even if we forget, Aegis could easily, help everyone remember, right? So, I think we'll be fine, I think, in the end. Don't worry. Even if you do forget about us, I'll remember you. Hopefully so, though. But hopefully we don't lose our memories, because, you know, that's still kind of bad in a way. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry. I'm so glad to hear that. Same as well. Okay. And after the battle, no matter what happens, let's promise to meet each other again. I promise indeed, bud. Good idea. But where should we meet? Yeah, good question. I don't think it should be the dorm. We'll come back here anyways if it all goes well. Hey, should we go decide when we'll meet again? Honestly, I don't know. Oh yeah, what day we should. I didn't see it said day. Yeah, it should be a special day. It should, yeah. What about graduation day? Oh, yeah, graduation day would work. When the Dark Hour vanishes, our memories might not disappear right away. So we shouldn't plan to meet too soon after battle. And there's no day that will have more significance to us all. True. Wow, you're really smart, Yukari-san. Graduation day. Yeah, that will be easy to remember. Wait, you don't even go to our school, so how do you know what graduation day is? I know what it is, it's 3-5, but how would Ken know? Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Graduation day it is. Now where should we meet? Yeah, where should we meet indeed? It should be somewhere where it's easy to recognize that peace has returned to the city. Don't know where that could be. Naganaki Shrine, maybe? And when we meet again, we should remember how we were feeling right now. That no matter what, may happen. We will never look back. Okay, I agree indeed. I agree. Okay, so we got a plan. We'll meet again on graduation day, and we don't have an exact location, but anywhere that's like nice and honestly the best possible place. Probably either Naganaki Shrine or the top of the school would be the best place to meet. So yeah, I think we'll eventually meet them again. Hopefully we don't need to do that, but due to how it kind of highlighted that, I think it might actually happen if that is the case. So I think it kind of foreshadowed what's gonna happen, but I think we'll be fine. Sorry, but you'll just have to wait. Oh, poor Koro. But we'll see you soon, bud. Alright then. Let's get going. I'm with you. You can count on me. Let's do this like always. Yeah, let's do this like always. Into the Tartarus for one final hoorah. Yeah. Together. I will do my best. We know you will, Aegis. Good, cause I'm counting on ya.
This is gonna be easy.
Hopefully. Yes it is. That's what you guys say, but do we really think that? That's the real question. I think we'll be fine, but I honestly don't know. But, oh, we get one little final, free roam here, so let's go see how everyone's doing. My dad delayed the fall until now, so he could pass me the baton. And I'm going to run with that until the very end. Good on you. What about you, Koro? Bark, bark. Okay, bark, bark to you, bud. I must end the dark hour for my mother, Shinjiro-san, and me. I will fight with my all. It's not for revenge. It's so we can live. True, true. What about you, Fuka? If the world ends, our bonds and our friendship will disappear. I don't want that to happen. I want to strengthen our bonds so I can let the world end. I can't let the world end today. True, true. What about you, Junpei? Chidori gave me this life, and I'm not gonna let it end today. And I'm gonna beat the hell out of Nyx. And you're gonna live for Chidori in the future as well.
It all ends tonight. But don't worry, I know we'll win. Shinji will be fighting with us tonight.
True, very true, in spirit of course. But I already know he would be fighting with his axe held high, honestly. So I think we'll be perfectly fine with him helping us along the way. I wasn't able to save my father, but his dreams live on inside me. I'll make sure they come true. Alright, let's get going. Not yet. I want to say one last, goodbye for Aegis, and then we'll do this. I see. Then let me know when you're fully prepared. Everyone else is ready. Yeah, they are. So, Aegis, one last thing for you. I want everyone to live, and I want to live too. That's what I'm going to fight for. Good on you. So with that, Mitsuru, I think we're ready. So, let's get going. Let's get on out of here, and let's fight for a brighter future. There's no turning back this time. Yeah, there isn't. Once you enter Tartarus, you won't be able to leave. Okay, and with that, let's do this. Are you ready? I think I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go indeed. Into the dark hour, and into the land of the Tartarus. So, with that being said, I'll see you all on the 254th floor to start our adventure into the Tartarus, since we have to make our way back to the blockage. So with that, I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, and now that we're back in the Anima block, we have 10 floors left until we reach the top of the Tower of Demise. So, with that being said, let's go find where Nyx is hiding. The path to the next floor is blocked. The pathway is now becoming unobstructed. So, I think we're ready to finally make our way to Nyx and see what the fall is all about. But we still got 10 floors to go, so let's see what's gonna happen here. I'll scan the upcoming floors. I sense something powerful on the 250th floor. But it's not a shadow. It's Strega. I knew they'd be here. Please be careful. Okay, so Strega's here. Good to know. So, with that being said, we gotta prepare ourselves for a fight with Strega. And of course, I ended up hitting this shadow on accident, so looks like we're gonna have a fight with the shadow real quick, but we should honestly be fine. I'm using my favorite team here. This is everyone that I think would be the perfect fit for the final fight. So, I think we'll be perfectly fine. And honestly, with everyone's skills, we have fire, electricity, and ice. Although, ice isn't as strong as it is in the future games in this game. Honestly, she has Mind Charge, so that's the whole reason why we're using Mitsuru. And also, I just like Mitsuru's character in general, so honestly, we'll take anything we can get when it comes to that. So I think that's perfectly fine for who we'll end up using. So let's see here. Just gonna make our way to the 258th floor and find out what ends up happening. Because I don't think we really need to do a cut for the actual Tartarus floor, since there is only 10 of them, so we'll just make our way straight to Strega then, I guess. So, is it just going to be like a double fight with Strega, or is it going to be like one-on-one fights? Because honestly, I want to fight Takaya and Jin one-on-one, because I honestly wonder what they would be like at their full strength, but I guess we'll find out, honestly, since we still don't know exactly what's going to happen yet, I guess. So, I guess we'll find out very soon, and might as well grab this free item. Nope, not even a good item either. Okay, one more shadow, and then we can make our way to the next floor. Getting closer and closer to where we need to be. Okay, one Megidolus should be fine here. None of the shadows are dangerous at this point in the game, so we're honestly safe to just keep going, since Megidola is definitely helpful in this point in the game, since Almighty Magic bursts through any kind of, strengths that they could have. Although it doesn't seem like you can get boosts for Almighty in this game, it definitely is very helpful, I'll be honest. So, let's keep doing this. Just gotta keep making our way up.
The only thing I sense on 258th floor is one of the members of Strega. I'm not sure which one it is, but keep your guard up.
One of them? Okay, so it is gonna be one of them. I'm gonna say it's probably Jin then, because, Takaya's the leader, so I don't think he would be the first one we would fight if we fight them one-on-one. So it's gonna be Jin more than likely.
One of those guys from Strega's on the next floor. Please be careful.
Okay, and we'll definitely be careful. And there it is. Okay, let's make our way to the 258th floor and see who we're running into, because apparently we're right upon them. Oh, we can change our team here. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on here.
Don't be careless. People are stronger when their lives are on the line.
True, actually. What about, let's ask everyone what their thoughts on this is.
Let's go. We'll defeat them one by one.
True. Very true. What about you, Junpei?
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Not yet. I still want to see everyone's reactions to this.
Let's show them just how serious we are.
True. How about you, Mitsuru?
We don't have time to deliberate.
True, we really don't, but we still have time to do whatever we want, since, the game's not going to force us to go up there.
Strega is probably much stronger than before. Please be careful.
Okay. And what about you, Ikari?
They seem pretty determined, but we're more serious than they are.
Okay. Yes, we are. And I already know that Koromaru doesn't have a voice, so there's no reason in clicking on him. So just in case, due to the fact that we know Barong has our stat boosting, we might as well make sure he's out, since we do have an idea that we're more than likely going to get into a fight here. So, let's do this.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. So, let's go see who's actually up here. Either Takaya or Jin. More than likely, I think it's going to be Jin, but I could always be wrong. And it looks like I'm right. Okay, so Takaya's somewhere further up, more than likely.
So you came after all.
Yeah, we did.
You? Where's your partner?
Yeah, where's Takaya?
Takaya went on ahead of me. He's destined for greater things. So it looks like you're serious about fighting Nyx.
Yeah, we are.
How do you know about Nyx?
Yeah, how do you guys know?
I pieced together the information Ikatsuki left behind. But not all of it made sense. He was just a real nut job.
Shuji? Oh, so Shuji hired these guys. Okay. Now things are adding up. I had a feeling that they had some kind of involvement with the Kirijo group, and now it makes even more sense. So Shuji had, not only did he have Strega under his, fingers, he also had us under his fingers. Wow, what a sneaky little guy he really is, honestly.
did you know Ikitsuki?
Yeah, apparently so.
We were surprised to find out he was your boss. We really only knew his name. He was just one of the researchers who created us.
Created you? You did oh yeah, they did say they were not, like, their personas weren't natural when we fought them on the Moonlight Bridge, before the final Arcana was destroyed. Well, technically final because there's 13, but at the time we only knew that the Hangman was the final one. So, interesting.
He created you.
Apparently so.
Who are you?
There's no use in telling you. The end is near.
If you say so.
We don't have time for this. Get out of our way.
Can't do that, little lady.
If you say so.
There's no way you'll be able to stop Nix. But I can't let you interfere with Takai's wish.
Okay, so they're not gonna let us just go up there on our own.
Do you even understand what you're saying? If Nix isn't stopped, all life will be destroyed.
Exactly. We won't live much longer, and we want to see the end before we die. That is Takai's wish, so I'm not backing down.
So he wants to see the end of the world before he passes away from, I guess, like, because based on what we know, they have shorter lifespans. But it sounded like Chidori still had 2 years left to live before that, due to what the doctor said. So they still have 2 years left, so why are they rushing their death so quickly? Because they could still live for another 2 years if they really wanted to, but they seem to want to really rush it, honestly, but I don't understand it, really. I guess we'll find out, because maybe they'll tell us finally, but who honestly knows?
Enough talk. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. One-on-one with Jin. Technically one-on-one, more like 4-on-1. And honestly, he's gonna be greatly, overpowered, but, yeah, we'll be perfectly fine.
Oh, that's it. I ain't holding back.
Okay. You shouldn't have been holding back to begin with, honestly, bud. Because we easily wiped you out the last couple times. So, you better try harder than you have before. Because we're not gonna let you just run around anymore. And this is for Shinjiro at this point. Actually, no, Jin didn't have an involvement in Shinjiro's death, though, so technically we don't need to say that about him, but when it comes to Takaya, when we finally find him, that's definitely going to be for Shinjiro's sake at this point. Okay, sorry for the cut there. My game froze for a second for the first time in this entire series, so I'm just going to be honest. That happened. Actually, not the first time. It happened one time during, I forgot what block it was. I think it was a Haruba block. Or, no, not even the Haruba. I think that was, like, the golden, floored one, I think. I forgot which one that is, but it was the third one. But, yeah, that was weird. It randomly froze during the fight there, so, yeah, sorry for the random cut there. I just wanted to make sure that, we caught back up to speed, because, yeah, that, happened, and I don't usually like that to happen, because it's not something I intentionally mean to happen, honestly.
I've improved since our last fight. You can't hide your weaknesses from me.
You say so. Miragion. Here we go. Gotta get ready for fire weaknesses. Only one that's weak to that is Mitsuru, so we're fine. Okay. Now we swap out into Thanatos since it's safe to go into him. And obviously your Lunger is not going to be safe here, but honestly we don't really need him at this point. Because I think we're perfectly fine using our good old friend Thanatos here. Okay, so let's go for a Brave Blade. If we can get a crit on him, I think we can go for an all-out attack. And down he goes. Yeah, he's down for.
Oh, damn it.
Yep, damn it indeed. You're done for, dude.
I've been waiting for this.
Yes, you have. Okay. And due to the fact that all-out attacks are pretty much overpowered, down goes Jin. And GG. Sorry, Jin, but you gotta try harder than that if you want to get rid of us. And you gotta try harder than just sitting around in the dark hour hoping that that's enough training for you. Because, honestly, based on what I know and what I've been told, Strega is definitely a pushover based on what I've been told. And there's actually mods that make them stronger because they're not really the hardest fights, apparently, even in hard mode. So, yeah, definitely unfortunate for them. But something inside you has changed, which means we got another level for Thanatos, which we'll always take since it's always useful. So, what do we do now, honestly? So, Jin, you can't really stop us anymore because you obviously can't fight us. You can't even fight 4 of us, so there's no way you're going to take all of us on.
I failed.
Yeah, you did. So, You gonna tell us what's really going on?
What are you waiting for? Finish me off.
That's not what we do here, bud.
I would do anything for Takaya.
Why though?
Why are you so loyal to him? You wouldn't understand. Takaya showed me the light when I was in the darkness.
Huh? What does that mean? Huh? Really? Okay.
It was a long time ago. In order to, better understand the Dark Hour, Kirijo rounded up kids that were living on the streets and gave them special powers, so they could investigate Tartarus.
Oh, so that's what was going on. So Straga's not just any random old, people just getting the powers. They were specifically chosen from, homeless people, basically. Homeless children's orphans. That's kind of sad. So they were orphans then. Huh. What?
When that power doesn't emerge naturally, it's difficult to control. So the kids had to take experimental medication so their powers wouldn't kill them. Only 3 kids out of the original 100 survived, and after 6 months the experiment was cancelled.
Oh. Only 3 of them survived out of 100 of them. So technically, in a way, there was 100 Strega members, I guess you could say. So, that makes more sense why they're as angry as they are about everything at the moment.
Then those 3 were...
Yep, Strega.
Y'all suffered at the hands of Kirijo.
Yeah, they have, I guess. Or, well, obviously, but we need more from that to really understand it.
Takaya saved me from it all. He said, don't let the past control you, and don't look to the future. Simply live in the moments. To be honest, I don't even care about Kirijo anymore. But Takaya's wish must be fulfilled.
Okay.
You?
Oh, that's not good.
What? We were here too long.
Yeah, we were.
We're running out of time. We have to go now.
Yeah, we need to get out of here before the shadows overtake us. We're not gonna leave Jin, right? I don't think we should, honestly.
But we can't.
Oh, you idiots. I don't want your pity.
Come on, dude. Let us at least help you out a little bit. Since I actually do have a little bit of, sadness for you, because, honestly, although Strega is Strega, and they have done a lot of bad things, it is kind of more of a tragic tale than, villainous. Or at least for Jin and Chidori. Takaya is a different question, I think, but Jin and Chidori were kind of just dragged into it at the end of the day. But, yeah, I kind of feel bad for Jin and Chidori. Thankfully, Chidori is gonna get a happy ending, but I'm not so sure about Jin here, because, this don't look like it's gonna end out good, honestly.
I won't let you eat me.
Okay. What are you gonna do, though?
I believe in you, Takaya. Fulfill your wish. I will hold on to the freedom you gave me to the very end.
What do you mean by that? Oh, no, please don't do this. Well, there he goes. Yeah, he was right. He didn't let the shadows get him in the end. He went out on his own way, not with a whimper, but with a bang. Definitely fitting for him, due to the fact that he's been holding those grenades constantly throughout the entire story. And at first I thought they were real grenades at first, and then he used a smoke grenade one time during the later half of the story, so I thought they were just normal, just smoke grenades, but apparently he actually did have real ones in the end.
Hey, was that... did he?
Yeah, he did. So, there goes Jin. Now it's just Takaya left. And when it comes to, people that can definitely try and stop us.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get on out of here. Sorry, Jin. I would have saved you if I could, but... sadly, you weren't able to have that choice. So, let's talk to everyone before we head off to the next area.
Their view of life and death was different than ours, but even they were fighting for something.
True, they were. What about you, Yukari?
That wasn't very pleasant, but still, we have to go on.
Yeah, we definitely should. What about you, Aki?
Hurry. We can't afford to waste too much time here, too.
Yeah, true. We can't have another repeat of what just happened to Jin.
Let's go. We can't afford to think too much.
Yeah, we really can't. How about you, Ken?
How could he?
Yeah, good question. He could have ran with us, but I guess he was just way too loyal to Takaya in the end, so he didn't want to actually team up with us whatsoever. Even though he didn't technically need to, he could have just followed us, but... well, it's just unfortunate in the end.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm hesitating.
You're all good. Okay, Mitsuru, you're the final one.
There's no time to look back.
Yeah, there isn't. So with that, let's keep making our way up. Only so many floors left, because we're almost on the final floor. 264 is the final one, and now we're on 259. So, yeah, we're really, really close to the top now.
Hang on, I'll scan ahead. I sent another human on the 262nd floor. It's Strega again. It must be that guy Takaya. This is it. Be careful.
Okay. Only a couple more floors to go, and we'll be meeting off with Takaya of Strega, and probably facing off with him for the final time, unless he appears in the answer, but I honestly don't know what's really going to go on in the answer, since I don't know if it's a prequel, sequel, or whatever it is, honestly.
You're almost to the top. Hang in there.
All I know is, apparently the answer, the main player, is Aegis. So we're actually going to be playing as Aegis through that story, apparently, which is kind of cool. So, it is interesting. So, based on that, it sounds like it's going to be a prequel. But, who honestly knows? But, maybe we'll get a little bit more answers throughout the story, like some things that we honestly still have questions about that may not be answered in the journey, obviously, because it is called The Answer, let's be honest. So I'm just going to say it's probably going to give us some, like, backstory on some things that haven't been answered yet, so honestly, I can't wait to look into the answer in due time. But, yeah, I honestly don't know if, you know, if it's a prequel or not, so I guess we'll find out, because we're only, like, another episode after this one. We have the ending of the journey, more than likely, and then the following episode after that, we're going to be starting on that, so it's not too far off from here, so we'll find out very soon.
Takaya's on the next floor. Stay alert.
Okay, we'll stay alert as much as we possibly can. Okay, just keep making our way towards the actual next floor. We'll forget about the shadows for now, since, honestly, we're more working towards the actual fighting of Strega and getting to the top, so let's see what's going on one last time before we end up going up there.
This will be our last battle with Strega, huh?
Apparently so. What about you, Aegis?
I'm sure everyone wants revenge, but we have to think clearly.
True. Yeah, we can't just think of it just as getting rid of Takaya for Shinjiro's sake. But we need to think of it more as getting rid of Takaya so we could save the world, more like...
Takaya, I'll make him pay for Nix, or no Nix.
Okay. Let's see here, Ken. What's with you, bud?
Let me go with you.
Sorry, bud. Not happening. I'm gonna go with the team that I know is the strongest at the moment, so... Honestly, I have more faith in Junpei, Akihiko, and Mitsuru on when it comes to our strongest members than throwing anybody else on. And honestly, I could technically use Yukari instead of Mitsuru, but the thing is due to the fact that I can buy healing items, I don't think we really need to use Yukari as much, so I think we'll be fine. So I think we can use Mitsuru as a nice substitute for Yukari, so that's the honest reason why I'm using Mitsuru instead, because of the mind charge and extra damage we should be able to output with her.
Let's show him what we're made of.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. I'm gonna knock Takaya right on out, honestly. I can't wait to do that. It's after everything that happened. He honestly deserves what's coming to him at this point.
We must hurry. There's no time to waste.
Yeah, there isn't. What about you, Fuka, before we head on up?
A lot happened between us and Strega, but it all comes down to this moment.
Yeah, it does. So, with that being said, let's swap out into Barong real quick, so we at least have the free auto real quick, and let's do this, because we're obviously ready, I think. So, let's go up there.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready, so let's do this, because we're honestly right on top of the final fight with Strega, more than likely, because I don't think he can stop us any further from here if we knock him out here, honestly, because there's only so many days left in the game, and more than likely, there's going to be that giant time skip after 131, so I think there's no way he's going to have another chance at taking us out.
Is the Tom the Tartarus passed here?
Oh, you asking Takaya? I'm surprised he actually answered.
Indeed. Then let us through.
I don't think he's going to let us through, but he definitely will get in our way.
I'm not standing in your way.
Wait, really? Huh. So we're allowed to just walk past you then?
I take it you have defeated Jin. You are quite troublesome. What is it that you seek? These are your final moments. The end is nigh.
If you say so.
Sorry, but we're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, definitely not.
You are merely wasting your energy. Why not celebrate this wonderful moment? What better way could you spend your final moments together?
Honestly, you're not getting in our way, bud. And even if you say you're not, I feel like you still are. Will you shut up already? Yeah, he's just trying to waste her time at this point. So, technically he is.
My life was stolen from me, and in its place, I was given a power I never asked for, and so I learned that the future is only a delusion. Only by striving to live every moment to its fullest can the soul truly be satisfied. That is why we welcome this glorious revelation to shine a light upon this darkened world.
Honestly, yeah, indeed what Junpei's about to say. You're so full of shit. I'm not dying so you can have a freaking nightlight.
This is not merely my desire. There are so many who have also gathered to rejoice in her arrival.
Yeah, I think more mindless zombies that you took control of that had no choice to begin with, due to the fact that the Lost are more than likely what you're controlling at this point.
That's just because all the weird things have been happening.
True.
That is untrue. Who is responsible for reviving Nyx? Can a single person boast this great accomplishment?
Technically it was our fault, so yeah, technically.
You all worked tirelessly to prevent it, and yet in doing so, you unwittingly aided her coming. So you see, this is not just my will, it is the will of all people. Man cannot face death without first finding meaning in life, but the world has realized that any meaning in life was lost long ago. Nyx has come because humanity has cried out for her salvation.
That's a lie. The only reason why Nyx is here is because Shuji tricked us into literally reviving her. That's not anything to do with that. And you should know, apparently you were hired by Shuji, based on what Jin said. So, that is a big lie, dude. You're gonna really think we'll believe that?
That can't be.
It's definitely not true.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, same.
And yet, the truth is in what he says.
Huh? Really? Aegis? How is it true? Because Shuji was the one that told us to do that in the first place. We would have never done that in the first place if that was the case.
But now we know that it was a mistake, and that's why we're here. It's not a matter of whether it is possible or not. It's a matter of believing in ourselves. That's what it means to live.
Yeah, true. I don't know if Taikai is gonna like that answer, but it's definitely true.
The world isn't so simple that one person can decide whether we all live or die. So even if there is no hope, we won't give up.
True. Very true. Looks like he's getting in our way now. See, I told you. He said he wasn't, but he definitely was.
What do you know of this world? No matter how long you search, or how hard you pray, eventually you will realize there is no truth. Just as death is eternal, a truth that has been lost can never be found again. Are you really so desperate to die that you will stand before the almighty Nyx?
Yeah, of course.
Such foolishness is what I'm trying to rid this world of.
Well, if you want to rid us of it, then you gotta fight us one-on-one, bud. But, obviously, you're greatly outnumbered, and I have a feeling you won't have a chance.
If you insist on asserting your way of living, then I shall do the same. The coming of Nyx is but moments away.
And here we go. Here comes Takaya, the final obstacle of our journey before we fight off with Nyx and the fall of humanity. Let's do this.
You needn't hurry. The moment we await for is precedented. It's only a matter of time.
That's what you say.
Please be carefully since you've been greater power than before.
Okay, so first off, drop his defenses, because that's our safest bet here. Drop his defenses so he has no chance on trying to knock us out. Okay, so let's go for a Zyodyne since that's honestly the safest option here. Just go for heavy damage. I'm surprised that only certain characters have severe damage, by the way. And it seems like the only severe damage in this game when it comes to your allies is physical damage, which is kind of weird. Because, yeah, you would think with the upgraded version of the game that they would increase the amount of, like, abilities you could use and stuff for your characters. But it seems like they only gave them, like, maybe, like, 2 extra abilities, I think. Okay, here he goes for Garodyne. Okay, there's his creepy-looking persona, too. Don't know what the name of that thing is, but it's creepy. And honestly, I like it, though. Just because, the personas that all Strega has are really, really cool looking at the end of the day, even though they're really creepy. And I think it's because of the creepy factor to them that makes them really cool. Oh, there we go, critical. Down you go, Takaya, you're done for.
We are mere mortals. We cannot change our fate. You would be foolish to deny it.
That's what you say. And
I've been waiting for this. This is for Shinji.
And here we go. I thought we should add that just because it is Agihiko knocking out Takaya at the end of the day. So, down goes the leader of Stragum and the leader of the Cult of Nyx. And with that, down goes the leader of Stragum. And honestly, probably for the final time. I don't think we killed him or anything, but he's definitely down and he's not going to stop us anymore at this point, right? He can't fight us, so there's literally nothing he can do.
I have failed, haven't I?
Yep, you have. And how do you feel about it? Because honestly, you have no more choice at this point. You gotta sit down and give up. No more fall for you, bud.
There is nothing more I can do. Now, kill me.
Nope, that's not how we do things. Although, it would be probably fitting of an end for you. We're not gonna do things like you did. We don't kill people here.
Are you scared?
What a peculiar question. You know nothing of death, if you think that is something to fear.
What do you mean?
You fear it because you do not understand it. I will not explain it to you any further.
Okay. Well, looks like we're not getting anything out of him.
There's no honor in taking the life of someone who can't move. You will live to see if what you wished for comes true or not.
Okay, yeah, I guess he will.
Yeah, fly there and repent for what you've done.
Yeah.
You are all so odd.
Looks like we ended up just taking pity on him because of what we learned from Jin. Honestly, I think it's fitting for him. You know what? We'll give you a little bit of pity. And honestly, we'll give you at least a chance to maybe see your future. But you're not going to be seeing that evil future that you want to happen. Because we're going to get rid of the fall. Even though you definitely don't want us to do so. But you can't do anything about that. So you'll be seeing the bright new future we build. Takaya slowly closed his eyes. He probably passed out. He used all of his strength. We're finally here. Up ahead is the top of the Tartarus. The promised place Ryoji spoke of. Yeah, almost there. Only 2 more floors. Let's regroup for the final battle. Yeah, let's regroup one last time, and then we'll end off today's episode, and then in the final episode we'll be doing the final boss fight of the game, and also seeing what ends up happening with the end of the fall and the end of the journey. So honestly, let's recoup one more time with the main group, and then we'll head to the next floor, because I have a feeling there's going to be at least a save location of some sorts.
He'll be fine. We can do this.
Yeah, we'll be fine indeed. What about you, Ken?
Strega must have gone through hell too.
Looks like he even, forgave Strega a little bit, even though I thought he wouldn't. That's interesting.
He's human, but he thinks so differently. I wonder why.
Honestly, same, honestly. We still don't really understand Strega, really. I think there's, more things we really don't understand. And maybe the answer will give us more answers on Strega, because that would be nice.
Finally, we're going up against Nyx.
Yeah, we are. What about you, Aki? You happy you finally got rid of Takaya for at least a little bit?
This is it. Everything will be decided by this fight.
True. Okay, Mitsuru, what do you think?
Let's go. Keep your fears in check until we secure the future.
True. And one last person.
So this is the top, huh? We finally made it.
Yeah, we did. So, let's head up to 263, and let's see if I'm right about there being a save area, because that will be where we end. Okay, and here we are. So, with that being said, now that we're on technically the last floor of the main tower before we reach the top, we are finally near the top of the Tower of Demise and the fall of humanity. And in the next episode, we will be fighting off with Nyx and seeing the end of the game. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching this series as of so far, and I'll see you all in the ending of our journey. So thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the end of our journey and the beginning of the answer of everything, I guess, because after the final episode, we will be doing the answer, as I said. So, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.